Well, first of all, she claims that she's not retiring from shoot fighting, that she's, I guess, alluding that this is just sort of like a side career. I mean, let's face it, anybody that follows the UFC knows that pretty much her career is over. As far as the UFC goes, she's a good-looking woman. She's obviously incredibly athletic, has, a lot of tools at her disposal from her experience as a UFC wrestler or fighter. I believe that she could be an incredibly effective athlete and talent for the WWE. But I think for anybody that follows shoot fighting and professional wrestling knows her career as a shoot fighter is effectively done. Going to work for the WWE does nothing to embolden. This isn't like Brock Lesnar jumping back and forth. For Ronda Rousey having gotten her ass handed to her in the last, 2 or 3 fights that she had in the UFC, and now going to the WWE, I think that pretty much closes that door to her. She may be able to get one more fight out of it with the UFC, but the Ronda Rousey that we remember from 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, that character died with the last loss that she had taken in the UFC. But I think that said, she could be something powerful for the WWE if, capital letters, if they build her properly, if they present her properly, and she is willing to learn the craft. Those are big ifs, all of them. I don't know Ronda, I don't know her attitude. But if she's willing to do that, let's face it, she could obviously have strong crossover appeal. But if they don't do that, they just try to expect her to run roughshod over the fact that she was a UFC athlete and a successful one in that time. That doesn't guarantee that she's going to be able to draw a house in the WWE. Her first match is going to be really the litmus test. And I hope, for her sake and for the wrestling fans' sake, that she takes the time to learn that craft, so she just doesn't go there and think that, well, I'm Ronda Rousey from the UFC, so the wrestling fans should just bow down to me. I don't expect that to be the case with her, only because of how diligently it seems she approached her matches in the UFC. But if she does try to do that, I'm going to predict that she'll fall flat on her face. If she doesn't do that and she applies the same type of professionalism that she did in the UFC, I think she'll be very successful in the WWE.